Hello guys, it's your boy Sablos back with another one, and today is actually a day before the Global Sinnoh Tour starts, and I wanted to make sure that you guys were prepared for the Global Sinnoh Tour because I know I sure am, but I wanted to brief you back on the raids, the new features, the new Pokemon being featured. So with that, I hope you all enjoy. We can't start one of these videos without going over the 5-star legendary raids. Dialga Origin Form, Palkia, and Palkia Origin Form will all be featured in 5-star raids. Here's the thing though about Origin Palkia and Origin Dialga. Origin Palkia and Origin Dialga will be featured during 1-hour habitats. Speaking of habitats, let's move on to habitats. The bustling boardwalk habitat. Pikachu wearing Lucas's hat, Pikachu wearing Dawn's hat, Magnemite, Electabuzz, Porygon, Roltz, Piplup, Starly, Bidoof, Burmy, Buizel, EC and West Sea Shellos, Drifloon, Glameow, and Finneon. The Ancient Grove habitat. The Ancient Grove habitat is a little bit different because the Ancient Grove habitat is the first habitat here to have a time anomaly. A time anomaly is when Hisuian Pokemon start spawning in the wild alongside the normal wild spawns, so we're going to go over that. And time anomalies are also when Origin Palkia and Origin Dialga will be in 5-star legendary raids, just like I said at the start of the video when I was talking about the 5-star raids. So let's get into the spawns. Hisuian Growlithe, Hisuian Voltorb, Tangela, Eevee, Mischievous, Nosepass, Rosalia, Turtwig, Kricketot, Burmy again, Combee, Cherub, last but not least, Bronzor. One of my favorites, the Toxic Dig habitat, featuring Apom, Yanma, Gligar, Sneasel, Duskull, Shinx, Cranidos, his partner Shieldon, another Burmy, Skunky, a new shiny, Gibble, Hippopotas, Scurpy, and Krogunk. The Geothermal Lagoon is another time-space anomaly habitat, meaning Hisuian Pokemon and the origin forms of Palkia and Dialga. Also, both costume Pikachus are spawning in this habitat. So let's get into it. Hisuian Quillfish, Hisuian Sneasel, Lickitung, Rhyhorn, Magmar, Eevee, big one, Togetic, Murkrow, Swinub, Snorunt, Chimchar, Baneri, last but not least, Snover. Now that we're done with wild spawns, we can now move into the big Pokemon of this event. In the comments, tell me which spawns you're going to be hunting and which habitat is your favorite. Now let's move on to Origin Palkia and Origin Dialga. Not only having their signature moves released during this event, but also having these new amazing forms alongside a new feature with these forms being released. Let's get into it. Quick disclaimer before we start this section: when these Pokemon come to the game on February 24th to February 25th, I don't know when they're coming back. Now, disregarding that, you'll be able to raid these Pokemon for 4 hours both days of this event during the Geothermal Lagoon habitat and the Ancient Groves habitat. I don't know why they thought this was a good idea, but they thought it was a good idea. So make sure that when those two habitats, the Geothermal Lagoon and Ancient Grove habitat, come on, that you raid these Pokemon, because with this feature, they're very important. The new feature that we are going to be going over today is the Adventure Effect feature. Adventure effects affect your game, starting off with Yoga's Roar of Time, probably one of the more important ones considering what meaning it has. It has the ability to pause any item that you have active, like lucky eggs, incense, daily incense, which is going to be really important, and star pieces. The timer gets paused, and the timer can go up to 2 hours on the website, it says, but I think they're going to make it so that it can be more, so you can go up to like 2 hours after it's finished, 2 hours after it's finished. I don't think there's going to be a cooldown, meaning that you can have a 24-hour lasting daily incense, star piece, and lucky egg, which is amazing for specific events, especially the event that these Pokemon are being introduced to, the Sinnoh Tour event, and it just has me excited for their release now. Now let's move on to Spatial Rend. This is Pokea's signature move, and what it allows you to do with the adventure effect is technically just make the spawns in your area a lot wider. So technically you just get more spawns and you can click on Pokemon farther. Probably going to be to the same range as you can spin Pokestops, which is pretty cool. But honestly, this doesn't really have as much play potential except for during specific events. During specific events like the event that's going to be introduced in Go Tour, this is a really good feature. With this being said, which one do I like more? Probably Pokea's. Despite the fact that I think it's less useful, Pokea's is definitely more my cup of tea because I like grinding spawns. And also I like the rareness of the Galarian birds on the incense. Okay, so now I think it's about time that we talk about the Road to Sinnoh event, the most controversial event here. But in my personal opinion, I feel it's not that bad. So I think the best way to start off is by starting off with the raids, then moving into the wild spawns, and briefing you on my opinion. Let's go. Starting off with the 1-star and 3-star raids. Turtwig, Chimchar, Piplup, Grotle, Monferno, Prinplup. 5-star legendary raids will change every day from the 19th of February to the 23rd of February. So let's get into it. Darkrai, February 19th, Cresselia, February 20th, Uxie, February 21st, Mesprit, February 21st, Azoth, February 21st, Heatran, February 22nd, Garatina Origin Form, February 23rd. Moving on to the wild spawns for this event. We have Turtwig, Piplup, Charmander, then for rare spawns, Grotle, Monferno, and Prinplup. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like this event really isn't that bad. When it comes to raids, this event is actually really good, but otherwise, there's something else when it comes to raids that I do want to talk about here. There is a ticket that you can get for this event, which allows you to get 4 extra raids in, which also gives you a research, which gives you candy for every single Pokemon that was in raids, alongside 10 Pokea and Dialga candy. And it crosses over to the global Sinnoh Tour event. That's not what I care about. What I care about here is that this is like a way less important version of the Raid Lover ticket for the in-person version of the tours. No, you gotta hear me out here. They also have an egg ticket, which gives you the ability to hatch eggs easier for the event and allows you to hunt the new shiny egg Pokemon, the new shiny egg regional Pokemon early during the event. Does that not sound oddly similar to the same bonuses from the Eggthusiast ticket add-on that you can get in the in-person event? No, I haven't convinced you yet? Okay. These same bonuses for the Road to Sinnoh event leading up to the tour cross over to the tour. Yup, these same bonuses cross over to the tour event itself, meaning you can use the extra raids during the tour event. Just another money move from Niantic. Okay, aside from all this Niantic scamming us talk, there's actually something really cool about this event. So, for free, by the way, there's a timed research that you can do for free. Keep that in mind, for free. So this timed research that you can do for free grants you encounters with Heatran, Origin Form Garantina, Cresselia, and Darkrai, all shiny eligible in some type of way meta relevant. So with that, that's really all I have to talk about. Yes, we get free legendaries during the lead up event to the global tour, but in my personal opinion, do I think the global tour is going to be good? No. I feel like we're gonna have another Hoenn tour situation where everybody's so hyped that they ignore the fact that the event doesn't really get fun at some point. It just gets repetitive. Hoenn tour was extremely stressing for me, and I hope that situation doesn't end up being the exact same situation we're gonna be in for this event, because the event's looking good. It has good spawns, good features. I just hope they manage to keep it that way. So with that, it's your boy Sabla signing out. Peace.